Tell me how you really feel.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Sir, you need to calm down. Alright, Tech, here comes the grand question again. Josh Norman is 2 years older. He is 32 years old. His contract will end soon. Should I trade him?
Oh, wait, say that one more time.
Josh Norman, right? Josh Norman. He is 32 years old. His contract's coming up either this year or next year. Should I trade him?
Where's he playing right now? Is he a corner?
He's a safety now. He's a 93 overall safety.
Oh, shit. That's I don't know. It depends because he's pretty good. Is he regressing, or does he need to be re-signed?
Not really. Yeah, no, I haven't seen him regressing.
Yeah, if he's not regressing, if he's regressing, then I definitely get rid. But
he is on his position. He is at his actual position at corner.
Well, yeah, of course, because he's losing speed and quickness.
But let me see. What's his contract? Let's see. Maybe more contract.
Hello, everyone.
Oh my God, no! Wow, okay. I thought it was. I got 6 years left on his contract.
There is no question today's game could be defined by the passing game. The Raiders are top 10 in pass yards.
You gave him that long.
They're going up against the Chargers, who will need to be ready to cover a lot of space.
Well, I don't even think I've re-signed him, and if I did, it must have been right in the beginning.
You re-signed him. Computer we don't have it on for computer to re-sign. So you re-signed him.
We welcome you to Oakland, California. Straight ahead is a matchup of unbeatens between the San Diego Chargers and the Oakland Raiders.
Shit, if I were you, I'd just keep him.
Again, everyone, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at
the
Raiders here
better
entering play.
than that, so.
It's been all systems go in this first
and if he's, if he's still playing well, then, I get rid of him.
You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year, but when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I'm so glad it's the last game of the year. Let's get them motherfuckers out the way. Quick!
Last game of the year? What are you talking about?
I've already played them once. So this will be the second time. Last time I got a Super Bowl.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go into a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well. But I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running it, partner.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, second to last in the entire NFL. They'll run it now out of the gun. Look at this spin.
Balance.
It's a foot race.
God damn it. Tech, have you started the game yet?
Yeah.
And all the way in. Touchdown, San Diego. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. So a big-time scamper there to cap a touchdown on the opening drive.
Sets a tone, establishes not what you'd call a dominance, but a really good feeling for the team that just scored. But I've got to ask you, partner, what do the analytics say about that type of a run? Does it establish anything else for him?
Here comes Grant on the return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I'd be tired, man. What's wrong, man? He's really fucking having a schedule or
now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he's brought down. Give him 13 on the pickup there. Good enough for an Oakland first down. Smart approach there, using the run to pick up the first. That was a defensive setup they prepared for this week, knowing that keeping it on the ground was the best way to attack it.
And that means also that they're able to read them pretty well. All the things they prepared for when they get to the line of scrimmage, they see it in pre-snap recognition and know exactly how to attack based on their planning and preparation.
12 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for an Oakland first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. The play clock's running down on 1st down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And Mr. Cooper, Amari, a headliner in this offensive unit.
Brandon, it's rare that you get guys so polished coming out of college, but Amari Cooper has carried himself like a pro probably since he was 6 years old. He is a terrific talent.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They go with Murray again. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Yep, sure enough, Heck, they were off.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because it's just what you described. They ran it the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about your eyes in the right spot. But this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
We got this dome out here. This new dome, right? Yet to lose.
To return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
I think it's been, what, 4 years since we lost at home?
The Raiders defense getting ready. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to refocus a little bit.
And make sure that they don't start finger pointing with each other, because oftentimes when a touchdown's given up, you say, okay, where did that happen? Who broke down? Who gave it up? Instead, just go back out there, be a unit again, and try and play a little bit better.
Yeah, see if they can play a little bit better on this drive. He's brought down that time by a couple of Raiders.
I'm tired, man.
The starting lineup for the Chargers of San Diego.
I'm going to get my schedule right.
Unit,
I'm going to try to sleep in tomorrow.
Guy out of Arkansas, their tight end,
well,
second-round pick.
It might not be a good idea.
Many people had a first-round grade on him. Plays the best tight end coming out of the draft. Has the ability to get down the middle of the field, get into the seams, and knows how to find dead space against the defense and create plays.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got time.
Should be.
He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read that's picked off.
That was good.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball.
Oh, that's shit. Exactly all right. Yeah, shit. All right. Well, shit. Just hit me up. We're knocking on tomorrow, son.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Time running out here on the play clock. That was second down run for Murray. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And brought down there by a pair of Chargers on the stop. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on third down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe you get him into space and throw it to him.
Now Carr got a man, and he hits him in stride. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And now San Diego getting set to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. So this game's not very far along. He's already found the end zone once, and now he started this drive with another big gain, another first down run. I've got to wonder if I'm the defensive coordinator, what do I do in this situation? It's only the first quarter, but do I go ahead and sell out and try and slow him down and make him beat me another way? Because the risk is if I don't, he ends up having a monster game.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a third down. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He'll return it from the 6. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Carr to throw on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off, if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync. Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now San Diego getting set to go. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game, trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Look at that play by Khalil Mack. Another tackle for loss. I don't know how you game plan against him because he can do a little bit of everything, and he does it with such an explosive flair, too.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. And now here come the Raiders. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked somewhere else, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Play clock winding down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Joey Bosa in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Gets it to Gordon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Marquette King now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds. And they'll spot it right at the 20. And now San Diego getting set to go. And they'll go on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Crashing in from the end there, not to disrupt the pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
Yeah, I love the distinction, too, because the good defensive ends, they can do it all. Set the edge in the run game, make sure that no one can move it that way, and, of course, rush the passer. On that play, use his speed to get there in the run game.
They run a draw here on second down, and he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finding time. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now. They made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. The play clock's running down. Throwing now is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And got his man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look, recognized it, went straight to the air, got the first. Well done.
Love the recognition because you can prepare for everything. You can watch the tape and put together your game plan, but you still have to understand what they're doing in terms of what they're showing and be able to adjust accordingly, and they did exactly that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. On second down, here's Carr. Pass incomplete. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
Now Carr. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
And he got it done in the passing game on that play. It was almost like a run because he caught it right around the line of scrimmage. Either way, he got a big chunk of yards after making the catch.
They go play action here on 1st down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the 1st half. 2nd
down here after the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw again. He's got time in the pocket. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault?
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Hauschka's kick is good. We have hit halftime. Well, we're going to let you off a little easy there, LR. Halftime interrupted, and we are ready to get to this 3rd quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers defense now getting set and taking the field. We are all even on the scoreboard, so I guess sort of just a blank slate as we start the 3rd.
You just exhale at the half and start over. Come out with some excitement and try and set the tone with your defense.
Second half starts with a run by Murray. And he powers his way up past the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much of in this game, a really nice run. Do they decide to come back with it, or was that just a little flash, and maybe they continue to try and throw the ball?
Again, it's Murray. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Here's Carr to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air? Let's see. 2nd and 9.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Surveying the field. He's going to air one out. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. Here's Carr, and this is going to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 4th down. Here's Marquette King now, as he's on to punt for Oakland. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, they tried to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is brought in at the 21. Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Jeremiah Tauchu able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
All right, here we go.
On 3rd down, Murray. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. And this one is right through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. Now movement up front. I think this will be on San Diego.
False start, offense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Muscles him off. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play, and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chargers defense gearing up to take the field. They're trailing on the scoreboard. Now, they had to watch that last drive, then they come out here. Defensively, when you played, did you like being out there defensively to start the second half or wait a drive?
I wanted to be out there right away. Come out of the locker room, get right back into the flow of the game, because sometimes when you sat around, you liked it when your offense gave you a long drive, but it made it a little bit tougher to get out on the field.
Well, it's the second drive here. We'll see how they respond. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
The quarterback often has a lot of really good friends on offense to help him do his job. But one of his best friends is anyone who can catch the ball and create yardage after the catch. That run after the catch, the rack, and the ability to break a tackle and make a big play, as we just saw there, quarterback is very friendly with that guy.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
All right, here we go.
Now Carr. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was a prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. A lone second remains now in this 3rd quarter. Now they'll run it on the toss. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. throw here out of the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be second down. Fake. They'll look to throw. He's got time. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. It's third down, 6 yards to go for the offense. To throw again. Complete. It's Henry. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. Second down now after the pass completion. They come out here in the eye. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
First down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one good for 14 yards. And they're going to have a third down. And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive.
Let's go!
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3-and-out.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers. I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Time for a break. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw. Finding time. Henry's got it out on the left side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. He's back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. It goes as a pickup of 23. And the Chargers are going to have a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw. Surveying the field. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. He'll look to throw. This complete to Henry over the middle. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got time. Still back there. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's complete. Henry. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. They find some open field here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw. Finding time. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got time in the pocket. Now a death. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with time running out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it all away, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
Illegal blocking the ball. Return team.
Well, I have to tell the story. When we were going into overtime, you reached over to my spot charts and you wrote the word and here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They run again with Murray. He's seen a ton of action tonight. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I love when a play results in a gain that I can actually kind of fall back on one of my favorite adages, and that is anytime there's a run over 10 yards, it means that the offensive line did its job, but you know who else did? The wide receivers. Because the first 7 yards kind of belong to the offensive line and the running back. Anything after that means the wide receivers did a great job of blocking downfield, being willing to mix it up, and give them some more space to gain additional yardage.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. Play clock winding down. Carr to throw on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Third down and 12. They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost lost it. Fumble. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And now San Diego getting set to go. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
And part 1 is done, now part 2.
Let's just go ahead and go back through that play with his eyes, because he's got to read his keys. Run or pass right off the top. You're probably going to read an offensive lineman to see if he sets up in pass protection, if he fires out for a running play. The next thing is you're going to check and see what the back's going to do, and if he ends up with the football, okay, now you got to check and see. Does an offensive lineman come downfield and try and block you? Are you going to try to elude him? Are you going to take him on and hold your spot? What are you going to do? In this case, didn't have to do any of that. Saw all of his keys, saw the play in front of him, and ran clean to the ball carrier and finished off the play. I suspect this is one of those calls the defensive coordinator would love to have back.
Absolutely.
Feels like he took a bit of a gamble here. And I remember when I was playing, when we had a team really backed up, there was a talk about, let's go ahead and get upfield and get a safety. And sometimes that works against you because they really hit them big, didn't they?
They did. They were hoping for a couple yards of breathing room, but they got a lot more than that. So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push them back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
They run the counter now on first down. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Holding offense.
And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough third down. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And it's taken in at the 9. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15, and the Raiders will take possession. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored, that's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let a team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Got to be careful, though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators would rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickel and dime down the field.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Now Carr. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Marquette King now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot him. So out come the Chargers. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. They go play action here on 1st down. Deep drop. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. 2nd down following the run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Back to throw now on first down. Surveying the field. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that will be their third and final in this overtime session. And as they talk it over, we take a break. We'll be right back. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So it's all going to come down to Stephen Hauschka. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So it's all going to come down to Stephen Hauschka. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights.